It's how we hit with our body. And in Tai Chi, it's far more complicated than Wing Chun, in the way you use the hips, the qua, sink, and lots of things. So it's very easy to start with just Wing Chun, and how Wing Chun goes forward as a unit. So again, when Wing Chun goes forward, we move forward from the back leg. And as you're going to get contact, you hit. There's a lot more to it than that. But I want to go to the simplest part, the simplest way of doing it, to feel the solidity of it.
Okay.
So when people push, they usually go like this. See, you're leaning on.
No, I'm leaning, yeah.
They usually go like that, and
right.
they destroy their ability to push because
right.
the elbow is no longer over the knee. So all I've got left is my arm. But if a way to think about using your back leg and the power of your body, this is one ingredient of the whole punch. It's not the whole punch, it's one ingredient. Right. How you hit from the forward and back leg. So imagine yourself as a statue of rock. You can't move.
Okay.
Apart from one thing, your back leg.
Right.
So when I contact you, this must not happen. This is all part of me, one thing. So using the back leg, you can just sink and then drive forward like that.
Right, okay. At the same time, Clive, you're sinking.
Now, I'll sink first into my stance because you've got to be sung all the time.
Right.
Because you can feel if I'm like this,
right,
it doesn't work.
So
because like this, standing up, my mass is up here and I'm not connected to the floor.
Okay.
My top half is not connected to the bottom half, therefore is not connected to the floor, so my arm's not connected to the floor. But if I sun here,
you're connected.
Now, it's like that if you push me, you see I've got this.
Right.
But as soon as I do that, I'm connected to the floor, so when you push me, you see you can't.
No, I can't. It just sinks.
Sinks in.
Yeah.
So I have to translate what you give me into the floor.
Right.
Once I'm in that position, then when I hit,
it just throws me back, man.
But I'm not moving my arm.
I'm going to try and defend against that. I'm going to try and stay solid. Okay, I'm going to go like this. I'm solid. Oh, shit. That took me off the floor. Bloody hell. Okay.
So that's the basic way of doing it.
Right, okay.
And of course, as you go, the rest comes off.
Yeah.
So when I go in, I'm not only doing that, this is sinking, turning, like this. So
let's get to it then.
You get that.
Right, let's get to it then. Come on, let me try that on you.
So when you go in, you mustn't let any of this happen.
Which I wasn't doing. Okay.
So from here, you see, from that, look, when you go in like that, hit like this, you get all this.
That's great. That's crazy, man. Let me try it.
So I'm now combining the Wing Chun.
Yes, with
the Tai Chi.
With that three-dimensional thing.
Yeah, so I'm doing that. I'm doing this as well as going this.
So I've got to do that three-dimensional thing to actually achieve it. I can't just go forward with it.
Still one ingredient is missed.
What's that?
Hitting you hard. Using this as well.
No, we'll sub that. I don't want to do it. I just want to try it on you. Right, so listen. As I'm coming forward, I've got to do that three-dimensional stuff. Yeah, and come forward with my hip like this.
If I do it again very slowly.
Yeah.
Look, you can feel that. That's just simple.
That's just going forward.
Okay. Now you can feel this. The other ingredient. The Tai Chi.
Okay, sorry. So I'm just trying to see what you do.
The Tai Chi ingredient.
Right.
Important. The elbow is over the knee.
And the Tai Chi.
And the hip going like that.
Right. And the Tai Chi ingredient.
It's a spiral coming up. So if I just do that, it doesn't do much.
Right.
But see that spiral.
Right.
It comes up and out. So you get this. So that is produced on top of the going forwards.
Right, as far as I can see from that, Clive, is you're not just right, the hips, right, you're not just doing this.
No.
What you're doing is, this is coming out like a candle.
Yeah, but
you're doing...
Yeah, see, it's doing that, but it's also sinking, and expanding as well.
Okay, all right,
so
got
it's
you.
not two-dimensional, it's three-dimensional.
3 dimensional. Alright, let's try it.
Plus you've got the going forward.
Let's try it, baby. So I'm here, right, so I've got this.
No,
That's the
because
shoulder, isn't it?
every time you do this, you watch my shoulders, you go,
Right.
it's not that, it's just that.
Oh, shit. Just takes me off my feet. Okay.
So this is why we don't need this. So when you punch, look, you just need,
Jeez, man.
I see, it's just, bam, bam.
I've got to get
So,
back. I've got to
just
get back
then
to
it's
basics
like-
on that.
Two punches like this.
Alright, okay.
And you see I'm going forward doing
Okay.
that as well.
Yeah, but I just can't get that feeling, man. I just can't get that feeling of. Listen, look, Clive, look. If I'm doing this, I'm using my shoulder. Yeah, no, I'm just
If
saying.
you're doing that, if I
Right.
saw you do
Yeah.
that, you can't do
No,
it. Look, your elbow
The force
line
is coming back
here.
into me.
Then your elbow line is not into your legs.
So I'm here, right?
That's better.
So look, all I want to do is go forward.
Take this, drop it.
Drop it there.
That's it. Be
Right.
relaxed.
Right.
Because you do it like that again with your shoulder up
Yeah.
a little bit. Go on.
The force is coming back at me.
Yeah, now drop your shoulder and relax.
Right. And
Heel, hip, elbow.
heel, hip, elbow.
Just
right.
reduce your elbow forward,
There.
not your shoulder. That's better.
That felt like nothing.
I know, it should do. Less is more.
Okay, let's do that again. And this is just going forward, yeah? This is without the twist, right? So it's...
No, you're pushing.
Okay, now it's... So I'm here, right? Now...
Because it's all coming out to,
I
of
can
here.
feel it all coming out.
It's got to come out of here.
Explain again,
before.
so go on, down. Can you just guide me through this again?
Look, if I do this,
No, I mean as I'm doing it, just so that...
well, look at another one. This proves it. Put your hand on there.
Yeah.
I'm doing Tai Chi.
Yeah.
How do I punch you?
Right.
So I can't hit you, can I?
No.
But if I use my hip, on that, not the shoulder,
This is crazy
then
shit,
it's possible.
Using your hip, okay. Alright.
That's why, as I said, we don't punch like this. It's actually tiring, you know. Punch like that.
Okay, but it's...
So it's is coming up from the floor.
Can I just spend the last
That's how it
couple of minutes
works.
getting this, because this is frustrating.
You've got to be able to take somebody down with one punch from a
Right.
very short distance.
Right, but my problem is, Clive, is, look, as I said it again, my problem is, as I'm coming up, I already feel it here.
I know.
And I already feel the energy.
But I can
but
feel
that's not what you're doing.
I can feel your shoulders doing this.
Exactly. I can't get the connection between this and that. There's no I can't feel it. Right.
You've got to get that.
Okay. I've got to get
Because you know, if your shoulder comes forward,
Yeah,
it changes your line,
It
doesn't
does. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Right. So how do I get this connection?
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling. It's not mechanical.
It is mechanical, but it's a
Right.
feeling. I mean, it's like if somebody hurts your finger, you go around feeling, you're aware of your finger all the
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
And somebody kicks you in the groin, you're aware of that all the time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I've got to put my brain in my hip. What's my hip doing? What's my lower body doing? What's all this doing?
Right, okay.
Not what this is doing.
Okay. Let's
You've
try.
got to think of the connection there.
Right.
So it's your heel to your hip to your elbow to the target.
Okay.
So we always say this little poem,
Yeah.
heel to
Heel,
hip,
hip.
to get the line through your
Elbow.
elbow to my spine.
Okay.
Yes. So you can do that now, which I can see. Now you see again, it's
Can't get the connection. Look here, Carl. I've got. Right. I'm sinking. I'm doing everything you're asking me to do.
in a phrase, it is so easy, it's simple, but so difficult. Shoulders.
I can't.
Just a feeling.